Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Lachette from Scouting Creations, and back with a new live stream. This is my weekly Journal with Me Live, and we're taking part as we will be all of 2026, for the most part. I think, in Maker's Quest, created by Cherry Blossom Crafts or Butterfly Crafts UK, and I am one of the co-hosts. And before we get into more details, I'm gonna play my intro for those watching the replay. If you have headphones on, this is your warning. You're at work, this is your warning because I can't lower the volume on the intro or the outro. Let's go. It's so funny how it does that. All right, we all back. We all back. We all back. Right? What are we back to though? How's it going for you guys? This has been a very interesting week. I'm gonna overshare for a second. I'll let you know that tis that time of the month for me. Officially day one. I'm not in pain, just a little tired and a little distracted. I also have not had lunch, even though the plan was I should have eaten lunch by now, but I wasn't expecting this to happen this week, so threw off my whole eating schedule, whatever. Um, if you are new here, or even if you're not, this is not the normal time I do these at. I usually start at 7 p.m. Eastern time. However, I have been, especially since I'm taking part in Maker's Quest, had the idea of doing these at a different time of day. Maybe I should do them earlier, not only to accommodate people in time zones earlier than mine, but also so I'm less tired or awake. That's not exactly happening this week. But next Tuesday will be at, I think I put it 4 p.m. Eastern. And then the Tuesday after that, I have it for 6 p.m. Eastern. So this month of March is an experiment to see what time I like best. I feel like I would like this time best, but for all of my fellow Americans, this is in the middle of the workday on a Tuesday. Um, so I understand if you're like, girl, what? But I'm not ruling out going back to 7 p.m. by, end of the day stuff. But I can think about maybe once a month or something, doing it at other times. So we shall see how this goes. What am I doing? As per usual, I come with many things to do. First up, before we get into that, Maker's Quest. Maker's Quest is a year-long practice challenge, whatever, following crafting. I already mentioned the co-host. Details in the description below, including a link to a Discord. But basically, every month we'll get prompts for two paths, the bold path and the gentle path. And you can follow either. And there are bingo boards for each path as well with uh, prompts. I should say each month for each path there's a theme, and then there's bingo boards with prompts that follow that theme, both craft prompts and sharing prompts. You just do your craft on your own time. You can join us for sprints like this one, um, or any of my co-hosts who are listed in the description down below. or the hostess was the mostest teller. And yeah, there is a playlist of the live streams if you want to join us when we do it. If my time doesn't work for you, someone else's might. So I think on my last live stream I showed the prompts. So I'm only doing that once a month. Uh, but I'm going in the Discord to see some things. Cause I am tempted to follow the March themes. They're right up my alley. The Gentle Path uh task, or where did it go? Uh Theme is make something green or inspired by plants. And the bold path task is to create something using only three materials, three colors, or three core elements. And then there are share prompts like take a photo of something blooming near you, share a color that feels like renewal to you and tell us why. Share one small way your creativity has grown recently and show us a color palette you'd love to work with. And that's, I believe, for both, yeah, the gentle and the bold path. Um, so, if you're not aware, Scarlet Moon Creations is the name of my business. And I have nobody. Okay, cool. Plenty of business to do. I make all natural bath and body products, and maybe at some point this year that'll be my crafting on camera. But this is not where I do that, and it's messy. I try to follow good manufacturing practices, GMP, and having a clean space and all of that stuff. And this is not where I do. this this desk is not. Um, I mean, I can experiment here, I guess, but it's just the idea of getting like salt and sugar and herbs and stuff that are not dried. Uh, Here, it's not impossible. It's just work. Um, so I don't think I would be making clients like orders here, but maybe some other stuff, especially as we're coming out of winter and I'm making less like body butters and things where I need like fire, which will definitely not be happening on this desk. That being said, I do have journal pages I make for Patreon that I could be doing. They're kind of like recipe pages, but for bath soaks or bath salts, and what was the other one? On the more spiritual side of things, candles. So I could sketch a journal page for Patreon. And the reason that fits the prompt for me because there are herbs and plants in both the candles and the bath. So I include those in the pages. I can just do what I want. There's this guy here. I got a new junk journal from the Sisterhood of the Traveling Junk Journal. So I could start on that. And I don't know that right away that would fit Ralph, but it's okay. I can also just do my own junk journaling because I can, right? I've been putting it off because I'm part of the Sisterhood of the Traveling Junk Journal. That takes up a lot of my time. What else was I think that's it. Oh, reading journal. This I am very behind on. Uh, my physical reading journal. What I need to do is write reviews, and I have like made the prompt task or whatever to physically write them as part of the anti brain rot challenge. So I need to get on that because I've been reading, and I need to not get too far behind on reviews. So speaking of, I might be listening to an audiobook during sprints. Probably gonna start, what is it called? The last book in the Fitz and the Fool trilogy. Alright, let's check the comments. Jean is here. I don't want to reply. I would just like to show the comment. And hey, how are you? Says, hey, Lachette, trying to decide what to have for lunch or take a walk. I definitely understand you. This thing gives me too many options. All right. Cherry Blossom Crafts UK. Our creatrix is here. Eilish, I'll be popping in during the first sprint. Awesome. Love the intro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Faithful, aka love. Oh, wait, is that the same? Jean saying hello to Faithful. Good to see you. And no, I don't want to reply. I would like to just see the Like, I don't understand why all these things pop up. I don't need so many options every time I'm looking at a comment. Jesus, of course. And now it's giving me a hard time. Who put that as a pinned comment? Jesus. All right, what does this say? Oh, good to see you. Yeah, yeah. Stuff in my face right now. Yes, yes. You're on oh my god, fasting break, breaking your fast. Oh boy, I just like words. Makers, before we continue the quest, hydrate your vessel, thread the like button, stitch yourself into the subscribe circle, fortify your creativity with a sip of something refreshing. I have water here. I also have some chamomile tea, which I need to strain the last of because now I'm just drinking the dredges. Uh, I don't know what I will be drinking or eating either. No, we got that one already. Okay, I think that was the last comment. Uh-oh. Why are you like this? Okay, so, oh, that's much easier. Much easier. So our first sprint will be an hour and a half. 90 minutes. And unfortunately for you, you will not get yeah, I hope you didn't get like dizzy or vertigo from that. I was just trying to adjust the arm here. You will not get to see me in the process of crafting how because I use the timers provided by Restream. So The longest they will let you do now, even with the option of what is it? What is it? Custom timers. They only let you go up to an hour. Uh, just to make my life easier because I already had one set up. You'll see two 45-minute timers. That equals an hour and a half. So we'll start the countdown 45 to 0 and then go to the next one automatically 45 to 0. Oakley dokley. I'm gonna set up our timer. And I mean our ticker, so you can clearly see what we're working with. And well, 17 past the hour. Would take us to 3:45, 3:47. Let's put 48 just in case. Um so journal, read, craft, be productive, get your turn on. Okay. And I will see you guys after this sprint. Happy crafting! Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. And we've got a guest. Hello. Wait, am I?
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Hey,
Hi.
there's a
Oh,
good put a yarn for a focal point.
yeah. I'm like, what? Especially since I do this on my phone. So I'm like,
Oh,
let
okay.
me make sure everything's smaller and I have to make sure I press the proper things. So, yeah. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Just getting through this month, but
Yeah.
it's been fun. It's fine. When I say getting through this month, it sounds like a struggle, but yeah, it's been a good month.
That's
It's just
good.
I think yeah, it just gets a bit harder towards the end of it. I think um
Okay.
as it goes by, like I'm talking about fasting for Ramadan and whatnot. It's just you get slightly tired towards the end of the month.
Yeah. I guess
But
that
yeah,
makes sense.
otherwise it's been good.
Yay.
Just crafting away.
I'm happy to hear that.
Good, good.
How many days are left?
Oh, we are on the 21st day.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So we're looking for the moon, either the new moon will be either Thursday or Friday. So the last day of fasting will be Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So it depends on when the moon starts.
I don't know why I didn't think about that. I'm like, I know it starts with the new moon, and it's a month, so that means it should
Yeah.
end the next new moon.
Maybe, yeah.
Uh, duh. And I'm of a different uh religion, but
Uh-huh.
I follow the moon cycles as well. So
Cool, cool.
it should not be a foreign concept. Um, and yet
Because
here
the
we are.
Chinese is lunar, they follow the moon as well, isn't it? Lunar New Year.
Say that again.
Lunar New Year is because they follow the moon, right? The Chinese.
Oh yeah. Their calendar is lunar,
Yeah.
and a lot of Asians. Um, in case people were not aware, it's not just a Chinese New Year.
Mm.
There are many, 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 many countries that use the lunar New Year
Mm-hmm.
rather than the what is it? What is our calendar? Gregorian calendar New Year. But anyway,
Okay.
um, so it's just either what you grew up with or who you're around if that's not if you're not in a culture that follows the lunar calendar.
Same.
But as one of the positives I feel like for living in New York City, the exposure to so many other peoples and
Mm.
cultures and practices and
Yes.
beliefs. Um,
I can't imagine.
maybe it's weird if you move here. It
Mm.
could be a lot, but um, being born and raised, it's just normal. Uh,
So it cut out slightly for me. But you're saying being born here will
yeah,
makes it easier, isn't it?
yeah. Uh, hmm. I guess cities in general that tend to have more of a multicultural. Uh, it's easier for the people who live in big cities to be exposed to multiple cultures.
Right.
Um, so, uh, everyone, let me know how that sprint was for y'all. I'm definitely more awake now. I've had my lunch. It was nothing crazy. Um, excuse me. I decided to start with my own junk journal. Uh, So this page here on the left might be, or might seem, I guess, like nothing, but I've been wanting to do something like this for, I'm not kidding, years.
Oh,
Uh,
lovely.
yeah, so it's called the washi tape graveyard. And if people have been paying attention to my desk, which you don't, I'm not saying you have had to, but for the last few live shows, or even just um this one earlier before we went into the sprint, I
Mhm,
had a lot of little bits of washi tape just stuck. Um, so for those who don't know, it comes on these rolls most of the time, and you
mhm,
do your best to, like, use what's on it, and
mhm.
police are so annoying. Um, you use the bit that you want, but at least for me, I've seen other people who are like really good at cutting off exactly the amount that they need and there's no excess, but I always have a little bit and I don't know what to do with that. It feels wasteful. So I've gotten into the habit of just putting it on my desk.
Okay.
Um, and uh a couple of years ago, this YouTuber I follow who does like bullet journaling, she introduced me to this idea of a washi tape graveyard where you
Mhm,
just take your little extras and stick them in the back. I didn't feel like doing the back. I have this page that was blank, so I peeled off those pieces that were stuck to my desk, and then I have these three which I had used for many years on my desk to kind of tape off where I know to put my notebook.
mhm.
Because I did used to do bullet journal plan with me videos every month.
Right.
And so it was just like a mark of where to put my book so that I can film it properly. And I'm
Mhm.
going to put new ones, but these have gotten very raggedy, and so I pulled those up too. Um, and now, I have a page where I can stick all those little bits of washi tape and it'll be a fun little rainbow of things. This piece on the left, um, I just realized I should probably take this overlay off now that both of us are here. But this piece was the end of a roll of tape.
Mhm.
What do you call that? The double-sided tape. And I didn't even realize it had somehow, I thought I threw it out, but it had somehow gotten stuck to the under edge of my desk.
Are you for
And
real?
I went to pull off another piece of washi and it was stuck to the top of it. And then like this whole thing came out. I was like, oh, okay. So that's going on there too. Yeah, that's what I did. Um,
Wasn't it?
let me see. I
Is
like,
that wax seal I see there? See there?
say that again.
Are those wax seals that I see there?
Yes, I have
No.
one seal now that came with a calligraphy set that I got. Um, you'll see me put those on eventually when I edit the video. Um, this page was me testing some nibs. This was before, and this page as well, all from that.
Okay.
But I've got a book for that. I got a video of me unboxing that up already,
Cool.
and you'll see me doing those pages in upcoming videos when Lachette finally sits down and edits.
Listen,
Oh,
editing is just a nightmare, man.
oh my gosh, I'm trying not to think the worst of it. I mean, part of it is I need to upgrade my computers and that whole system.
Right.
That would make my life easier, but I don't think I'll ever love editing. I also did this page. I've seen other people do this in junk journals, like their food orders or whatever have you. And
Mhm.
for the first time in I don't know how many years. I went and got McDonald's the other day,
Oh
and
yeah,
I'm like, I've seen people do pages with stuff like this, so I kept my trash. It's a junk
yeah.
journal. It's a reminder. Okay. And I put this page together really quick.
Cool.
Um, I sprayed everything down with Lysol because I said I do not want to attract any weirdness.
Uh,
No critters, please. And then I glued them on. So it's fairly simple. I left like space to put a note because I have thoughts about why I stopped eating McDonald's, and
right,
I was kind of disappointed I actually ate it that day. There
uh-huh,
was many options, but
right.
too many, I think, and that's why I was like, oh, I'll just have McDonald's because I couldn't decide amongst my other options. So yeah, that's what I did during the sprint.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, it was mainly praying and eating, to be fair.
Okay.
And then I did a bit of admin. But then I kind of wasted my time because I was doing. I've got another baby massage course coming up, and I just spent all this. I spent like an hour on Eventbrite setting it up, but I didn't
Oh,
realize it had done the multiple event option. I didn't want a multiple event option, and it won't let me change it to a single event. So
wow.
I'll have to do it all over again. But all the details are there, so I can just copy and paste it over
Oh,
this time. But it was just a pain. Like you should be able to change it. If
yeah.
you want to change it, it's not published. So but the basics are there, the banners there and everything. So I just need to
Mm.
do that because need to advertise to the mums because it starts next month. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I did for that hour and a half.
Oh, that's
Oh,
very
and the phone call
interesting.
as well. That was that. Yeah.
Very interesting. I
Mm.
have been seeing a lot of I don't know if it's baby massage, but um those people who help as colicky babies get
Oh
the
yeah.
trapped gas out.
Oh.
So those have been popping up quite often
Oh.
recently
Oh,
here
what,
on
like videos
YouTube.
or just
Yeah,
course?
videos.
Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, because there is a technique that I do teach the mums
Hmm.
on for I mean the massage in general, once we get to the legs and tummy. Oh
Hmm.
God. You know when you I don't know if you could ever crochet, but I can't get the hook in the last bit. I'll
Uh,
just leave it for a second because I'm gonna start cussing, and then I'll start talking crochet instead of actual what I want to say.
yeah,
When the
understand.
moms always say when they come back from doing those, oh yeah, yeah, the baby's a lot. It helps. It
Yeah.
either completely gets rid of it, or it at least helps to alleviate it. Because some babies just don't have the best of digestive systems in
Yeah.
general, but this at least helps ease them when they
Hmm.
are going through the problems. But so there's legs and feet, but then there's also an actual routine that I teach them that is
Hmm.
specifically for if your baby's a bit colicky or stopped up, for want of a better description. They're too young
Yeah.
for juice and the normal things that you would give a baby that can eat.
Hmm.
And it seems to well, listen, it works.
That's good.
Definitely. The feedback I've got is that it works from the mums.
Yeah.
The babies, it definitely aids with sleeping, aids with the bonding for the mama
Hmm.
as well in general when they learn because it's 5 weeks, it's 5 sessions
Oh, okay.
that I go over and just go
Yeah.
over the whole body from top to bottom, well, from bottom to top, really.
I mean,
Throughout the
any like massage, it's there's an intimacy with the touch there.
Mhm.
So I totally see the connecting and bonding aspect.
Yeah, yeah. It just
And
seems to really help.
I mean, I have not had any children.
Hmm.
Um, so I guess it makes sense. I just like myself and any, I guess, new mothers
Mm.
and even fathers, like it's very like, wow. I feel a lot of us are like, this is a small, tiny human being
Yeah.
that you're nervous about hurting.
Yes.
We're aware that they are smaller and more sensitive and
Hmm.
easier to harm.
Yeah.
Um, So I guess that helps with getting used to and getting over that aspect.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing is, right? They're little babies, but they're tougher than people think as well. I mean, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not saying fling them around like a rag doll, but
Yes, definitely no.
definitely, a lot hardier than parents think. But I do understand because I've always been around children. I
Oh,
It's always been interesting to me when I see first-time parents because when I see how they behave, especially if they've not been around children in general, they've not been
yeah.
around a newborn. I've been around newborns
Mm-hmm.
from the age of 13, not necessarily on my own, but I've been around them to be comfortable holding them, changing nappies and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
from my cousins to family friends and whatnot.
Yeah.
And the babysitting, and my background is in childcare. So for me, it's normal. So when my sister had her baby at 35,
Yeah.
was she? Yeah, 35, and she hadn't been around many children apart from my daughter. Watching her and
Oh,
her partner, it was very, very interesting. Let's see, like how you said, they're so fragile. It
yeah.
took them so long to do everything. I would just watch them and they'd be putting the baby vest on, and, and it's like, it doesn't take
Yeah.
two of you, but they were so scared of this tiny baby. And then they would, like, my sister had a C-section, so she couldn't do a lot. And
Um,
one time I said, okay, let me just go change her. And I went and I changed her and came back and I said, oh, did you forget something? I said, no, I've changed her. Because it was, to me, that fast. And that's how I learned that,
yeah.
you do get hesitant parents and parents who are literally scared of their children. And the infant massage, I always say the younger they are, the better, because
Um,
it just helps them with not being scared to touch them, to stroke them,
oh, yeah.
to have that, that firm stroke, firm but not hard stroke and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see the confidence in the mums, as every week, in just those 5 weeks. So it's quite cool in that respect.
That's awesome that you get to see that.
Yeah, and I see the
And
babies.
yes, and the babies.
Those
It's
babies.
really good. Okay, let me check. Let me check comments. This thing's gonna give me a pain in the butt because I don't know what I did, but it made the comment box so tiny. Okay, guys, I'm gonna adjust. Hold on. If the orientation changes, please bear with me.
Yeah, whereas
Okay, let me see if it'll show more now. Okay, that's better. All right, we had Christina
Christina.
said hi. How are you?
Oh, we wanted to ask, is it okay to make her one of us a mod, either me or Christina, so we
Oh
can share
yeah.
like the links?
Oh yeah, totally, totally. Let me figure out how to do that, or if you want, you can tell me how to do that. I
If
have.
you're in YouTube, you'd have to go onto YouTube or YouTube
Oh, okay.
Studio. It will let you click on, I think, the three buttons, and then you can make mod from that.
Oh, okay. I can do that on my
So,
phone real quick.
yeah.
Um, I would have to go into this current live stream.
Yes.
Okay, let me find it. Let me find it. 13 days ago. No. Hmm. 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 It's in YouTube Studio. It's not showing the current live. It's all the past ones.
Oh, or if you're just going on your channel,
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm on the app, so maybe that's why.
rather than be in the studio, if you go on if you just go into normal YouTube and click on your channel and your
Yeah,
stream, it
okay.
will let you do it from there as well.
Because in the YouTube Studio, oh, I'm in the wrong account. Okay.
Yeah. I
Switch.
think on your phone, it's if you press and hold on their name.
All right, here we are. My video, my live, and Why are you giving me a hard time right now? Okay, hold on. All right. First, I have to make sure the sound is off. And I have had too many experiences with killing people. What do you call it? What, what is happening? Uh, I don't know. You're managing moderator. And there she is. Okay, you guys are now moderators, and
Cheers, my
thank you
dears.
everyone for your what do you call it patience there. All right, so Courtney stopped in saying howdy,
Hi, Courtney.
and you said hello to Courtney earlier. She says hi back. Mm, howdy. And the book dreamers, Allie.
Anna. Hi, Anna.
Hey, Anna. Hello, lovelies. And hello to Jean,
Hey, Jean.
lovely Christina, and Faithful. And hello to Courtney. And you know what? You guys know how to say hello. Courtney says hello, Anna, or hi, Anna. All right. I read all my comments because I'm like, I don't get hundreds,
Same.
but I've seen other people with more. They're like, you know what? We're just gonna pick and choose, and I understand that. And
Yeah,
or
I get that.
like,
Yeah,
you guys say
yeah,
once you
when it
say
gets
hello to,
busy, then it's
like,
hard.
we don't need to go over every hello. But
No.
Courtney says, the McDonald's residue would preserve the critters if there were any. That's
For real.
hilarious.
For real, for
Uh,
real.
I would still be concerned, Courtney, but you might have a point there.
Uh,
Me and my insides are just as preserved if that's the case.
oh yeah, I was gonna ask actually, when you had the McDonald's, how did you feel afterwards?
It felt fine.
Okay.
I had chicken nuggets.
Uh-huh.
So I stopped eating the burgers a long time ago.
Hmm.
They just don't taste like anything.
Right.
Um, the best tasting ones are like the Big Mac, and it's because it has all this other stuff on there. I could just eat lettuce, tomatoes, and special sauce. And it's just like there's two patties on here. How strange,
Right.
because it doesn't taste like it. Um, so yeah, I
Well,
was
that's not good.
kind of craving a Big Mac because I haven't had one, and then I was like, but I know I'm not gonna like it because it
Right.
doesn't taste like anything. And they're so thin. I do still like McDonald's French fries. It's just
Hmm.
they're so salty sometimes, and
Yes.
that's just up to whoever prepares them. Um, and then the pricing is ridiculous, but that's
Hmm.
not just a McDonald's problem. But yeah, I was just like, what do I have for lunch? What do I have for lunch? I don't eat out a lot since I work
Yeah.
from home. I kind of cook with leftovers in mind.
Yeah.
Um, and then I have lunch stuff. And yeah, so I was out and I was hungry and I was just like, it's gonna take me an hour to get home. And then I'll be past the threshold of like, oh, I'm just a little hungry now. I'm angry. I'm pissed off. Can't decide. I can't think. And so I was just like, I can get something. I have money. And then, like I said, there were too many options. I was like, well, I can have this, or I can go there and have that, and then I can have this, or I can have this. And it became too much. And I'm just, even in McDonald's, I was thankfully at the machine because a lot of
Right.
them have like a kiosk where you can order instead of with a person.
Hmm.
It's like, let me spare the cashier
Mm, uh.
because I was there like, what do I want? Do I say? So yeah, the chicken has gotten better than what I remembered. So
Mm,
I just had 10 chicken nuggets and the French fries, and I like their smoothies. The
okay.
strawberry banana smoothie, so it was alright. It was like a rainy day and all it was like I need to eat by a certain time and otherwise my blood sugar just tanks and I become like a 2-year-old
Okay.
uh with in a tantrum like so I guess I didn't or I didn't figure the timing out right before I left the house. So
Right.
I'm just like, "Well, I don't want to eat, and I don't want to eat," and I wound up eating McDonald's, and it was okay. I was just like, I spent this money on freaking McDonald's.
Damn. How much did it cost?
Where's my thing? I just put it away. I think that it was something like almost $15, I think.
For
With
one person?
yeah,
Damn.
yeah, and that was relatively cheap. So the thing is, it's like, oh yeah, the meal is $9.99. But
Mm-hmm.
then you add the drink because I don't drink soda, so it's not the one that comes with the meal.
Right.
So a smoothie costs more,
Mm.
and then whatever tax they add on. So I think it was like $15 and some change. And I was just like,
Wow. And that was in store. That's not even delivery.
yeah,
Okay.
I don't really do delivery, but yeah, I'm just all of these fast food places. It's like around $20 for a meal for one person. And I'm just like, you guys are
Crikey.
ridiculous. McDonald's is not the worst. Taco Bell has always been, in my opinion. I'm like, this is nothing, and it's damn near $20. Gosh,
That is a lot of money for one person.
yeah,
And it's not like a restaurant.
no,
Yeah.
like it's subpar food, cooked quickly. You know, there's not even paying these people livable wages, and you know, not always the cleanest, or even if it's clean, not the nicest, most comfortable decor, or even like, what are we doing here?
What
Like,
is this, man?
this is not. It's not giving fast food prices.
Mm.
But anyway,
Yeah, because I thought
um,
fast food is supposed to be, cheap. You
yeah, and I'm like, this ain't it. So yeah,
need to
but
have an Egyptian McDonald's because they add extra spices and stuff.
oh
Because
my
the last time
goodness.
we had McDonald's was 2013.
Hmm.
We've never had it in England, um,
Oh
and because it's not halal,
yeah.
but we tend to not have it anyway. But I don't think we would eat it anyway these days. But
Hmm.
it was yeah, it was their stuff is different. So
It's
you might actually like a Big Mac over there
yeah.
because
It's
it's got a
interesting
bit of spice.
having in other countries, definitely.
Mm.
I've had it in Japan. That was very
Oh,
interesting. Um, the burgers were better, but I it's just the other stuff on the menu that was way more interesting and tasted better.
yeah,
Um, but I think the burgers were fresher, so that
right.
helped.
That must have been nice. My uncle and aunt are in Japan right now, actually.
Oh yeah, I hope they
So
have fun.
jealous. Yeah, they've been
I
around
need
and
to
about
go.
and stuff.
I'm jealous too. I need to go back. I was there for work and I want to
Oh,
go for fun. Not that I didn't
yeah,
have fun,
yeah.
but the job, I was a personal assistant at the time. My boss at the time was an author,
Mm-hmm.
he's an author, but like nonfiction science stuff. But the reason he needs a personal assistant is because he has oh shoot, I just had it in my brain. Um, chronic fatigue syndrome,
Oh, I
CFS.
see.
So one of the ways that he has uh worked out his life so that he could be more active is that he sleeps during the daytime
Okay.
and then does work and everything at night. We had gone to Japan for a conference in Kyoto, and they're not changing their whole conference to be at night. So for the first week, he was up during the day, but it was really like wearing him out. And he actually, because I don't think he had been to Japan either, so
Hmm.
he added another week onto our trip, and we went to Tokyo um, for most of that. And he went back to his sleep schedule. And you know, so he needs a personal assistant to do stuff for him during the day where everyone else, business hours and all of that stuff.
Right.
Um, but then he's up at night, and when he's up at night, when we're like not here in New York in his office, that means he's going places, he's doing things, and I'm still working.
Right.
So it's like twice as much time, even less sleep for me.
Wow.
Um, because during the day I'm like finding places for us to go and talking to people on the phone and buying tickets and doing all of that stuff. And
Mm.
then once he wakes up, it's like, okay, then I'm going bringing him places and going with him to this, that, and the other.
Did you sleep
So
at all?
barely. There was some stuff I missed because I was like, I want to go, but I'm like, I know I have the time to sleep right now
Right.
and I need to take it. So, and then there's other things because I was with him at night. Like I was in my 20s and I really wanted to go clubbing because we stayed not too far from Shibuya, which is that famous like 5 or 6 street crossing that
Oh.
they show in movies and TV shows in Japan.
Hmm.
And I'm like, there's so many nightclubs, there's so many bars and restaurants. And I was like, I would have loved to have gone, but I was with my boss. And so there's no way. He was like
Yeah.
70 something. So,
Oh gosh.
yeah. Like there's no way I'm taking or, he probably would have gone, but no, thank you. Um, no, thank you. So I was just like, I
That's
wanted to go.
crazy.
But yeah, I pushed myself because I went to and I'm glad I did because I've been hearing that Harajuku is not the way it used to be. It's not as popular, so you don't see as many people going there and
Right.
dressing up. Um and oh, I forgot what it's called, where they dress up like dolls and whatnot.
Hmm.
But like I went there and I actually took my boss with me. It was a long walk from our hotel, but because that's like a street, uh, not street shopping, I guess.
Hmm.
So a lot of little shops and lots of people go and they dress up and you see them all out in their outfits on the street, or you can buy your own pieces there, and uh, that was really cool.
That sounds cool.
But yeah, I've heard like and seen people talking on social media like, yeah, it's dying down, and I'm like, well, at least I got to see it with my own eyes.
In its proper heyday as well.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, otherwise we had a good time. Like,
Good.
but yeah, I want to go back with with free time, not having to worry about my boss. But
Yeah, his 70-year-old boss.
it's different. I'll tell
Sounds
you
like
that.
working with a vampire.
Say that again.
Like those movies when you're a PA to a vampire. That's what it sounds like to me.
Oh,
It's quite
yeah,
fantastical.
yeah. Um, well, let me see. What do we have any more comments? No, I think that was the last one from Courtney about, oh, fast food is no longer cheap.
It really
You're
isn't.
right, Courtney.
I'm just gonna
Absolutely.
shout at Christina that she's a mod. Christina,
Okay, yeah, Christina, you are a mod.
I can't hear
Oh,
you,
she
but I'm
put
just telling
stuff.
you,
She put
you're a
stuff.
mod. She's put stuff. Okay, cool.
Yeah, with
Because I
links.
can't
I
see the
see.
chat.
Yeah. Okay. I thought. I guess stayed on the bottom. That was the last one from Courtney. Okay, Christina's first one here. Maker's blah, 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 if I could speak. Maker's Quest. Craft-thon 2026, a year-long creative adventure for crafters everywhere. Announcement. Oops, accidentally switched places. There's the YouTube link. And then we have Maker's Quest host and co-host video playlist link here. Thank you, Christina. All the cuz are in the building. Craftsmanly Live, Maker's Quest, crafting and productivity sprint playlist is here as well in the chat. Thanks to my new mod, Christina, the booktube mama. We're gonna have to go into a sprint because my window is open and my super is outside now, and so he's starting his saw up.
Oh gosh!
I just heard it. Makers, before we continue the quest, hydrate your vessel, thread the like button, stitch into your subscribe circle, fortify your creativity with a sip of something refreshing. Yeah, Christina is on it. As soon as I made her a mom, she put all these things. Right, and show us what's blooming. Post your March makes in the Maker's Quest channel, in the Crafters Emporium Discord, works in progress, and finished project. Excuse me. And there's a link for that. Courtney's saying fries are the best. They're from McDonald's, yes. From their menu, but as far as fast food fries, I've had better, definitely. And Christina just got back from the eye doctors. Now we're on the last comment. No, I don't need to reply. I do not need to reply. I do not need to reply. Go away. There we go. All right, and Courtney saying fast food is no longer cheap was the last comment. All right, guys, so I'm gonna bless your ears. We're gonna go into an hour-long sprint, and we'll be back in 60 minutes. As usual, we'll be off screen because this thing don't let us put a timer up and have us on screen. Maybe Restream is working on that. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be a good idea to do, isn't it? Sure.
Yeah, I was excited when they added the timers because my issues, but then it was all. Oh wait, let me remove Courtney's comment. Okay, hide. That's what I said. Okay. All right, is the ticker there? I can't tell. Oh, I think it's there. All right. We'll be back at 26 past the hour. Okay. From our 1 hour sprint. See you guys on the other side. Happy crafting.
Happy crafting.